Hello my friends, I'm out. It's actually winter, it's snowing. Not supposed to snow now. March should start to be a little bit more spring, but that's just the way it is here in Norway. I'm out with my Osmo Action 3 and I'm really disappointed about this camera. I made another video, you can watch that up here, where I compared it to the Action 2 side by side, zooming in, and for me it's pretty clear that this camera has a focus issue, and there are much more negative things about this camera than positive things, and that's really disappointing to me because this camera is brand new. I bought it a week ago and it was launched in 2022, by the end of 2022 I think. But I was waiting and waiting before I wanted to buy it, and I'm really disappointed. I bought this camera in a local store here in Norway, not directly from DJI, but I bought the Care Refresh plan. But I'm actually planning to send this camera back to the local store and get my money back, because I'm not quite sure is it worth it for me to send it back to DJI, and they will probably send me another bad unit, because I saw many people on YouTube sending the camera back to DJI and getting a return a camera that was produced early in 2022, and it seems to be those camera that has some problems with the focusing and sharpness. Yeah, I said that there are many negative things about this camera, but of course there are also positive things. What I really love about this camera is, of course, the battery life is extremely good, and especially in cold weather. The normal color profile looks pretty good, and the image quality seems to be good as long as you don't see the focusing issues and don't pay attention to the sharpness, because it's pretty clear to me that this camera has a lot of issues. The build quality is excellent, of course, but if I compare this to my Action 2, I actually think that the Action 2 is better, because you don't have the issues with focusing and sharpness. The Action 2 is a little bit soft too, but not as much as the Osmo Action 3, and that's just extremely disappointing. And I watch now a lot of big creators seems to be getting this camera for free to make a review, and I'm pretty sure all of those units are sent to them straight from the factory, and DJI is pretty sure that those camera has no issues with soft image and focusing issues. But why the hell do DJI still have these cameras in local stores or also on DJI's site? That's extremely disappointing, because DJI has to remember one thing, that we normal people that are buying these cameras, not the big creators, because they are getting it for free, and because of them many people are buying these cameras. So DJI has really disappointed me with this unit. I'm a DJI fanboy, because DJI has a lot of great products like drones, and of course the old Osmo Action, and also the Action 2 is a great camera that also got a lot of criticism. I understand that because of the shape of it and the magnetic system and all of that, but I like it. But this camera, it's extremely disappointing. Yeah, great stabilization, that's good, but that's not good enough, because you have to make sure that the camera has all the things that is extremely important, and that's the image quality, sharpness, because this is an action camera. You have to remember that, and you're taking it with you, filming adventures, sports, and you're getting back to your computer and see that all the image looks like crap. That's not good. So yeah, there are more negative things than positive things about this Osmo Action 3. And like I said, I was waiting a long time before I bought it, because I watched all the reviews, and of course the bigger channels posting reviews on this camera and just bragging about it, but that's just bullshit. They are all bought by the companies, so it's not many honest channels out there making real reviews, because they don't use their own money. But I'm using my own money, and this camera is actually disappointing. So watch the other videos, especially the part where I'm zooming in and out with the Action 2. You can clearly see that the image is softer on the Osmo Action 3. It's exactly the same sensor, so it shouldn't be any issues, but it is really disappointing. So what do you think about the image quality, the focusing, stabilization? There are some positive things, of course, not only negative things, but the most important things are so bad that it's not good. So don't listen to the bigger channels, don't do that ever, because oh shit, it's wet. They sell this camera on commission in many ways. I'm pretty sure if people are buying cameras through their links, they get a pretty good bonus or kickback, but don't buy it yet. I really hope, of course, that Dji is gonna fix this and address these problems, but I wouldn't gamble on it, because before Dji really goes out and in public and say yes, we had a lot of issues with a bunch of cameras, so everybody that bought cameras earlier than September should return it and get a new unit, because this one has some issues. I know it, and I can see it. I'm holding the camera now approximately 40 centimeters from my face. Maybe the focus is okay, or it's not possible to see it, but I'm pretty sure if I zoom in a little bit, you can see the softness in the image. The audio is pretty good on this camera. I'm filming in 4K 60, and I really love the front screen on it, because it's so clear. You can see everything really good. But of course, no action camera is perfect, because they are so small and compact. But this is a really big issues on this camera, and Dji really need to fix it. And I really hope they do, because I'm pretty sure, I know I'm gonna return it. I'm gonna send it back to the local store, and I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna buy it again. So Dji, why don't message me or something, do something, because this isn't right at all. Not for me personal, using my own money, not for everybody else that had problems. Just fix it. It's so simple. It is. Because you are a big company with great products, but this one isn't good. Don't tell me otherwise. So what do you think? Should I buy it again? If Dji claim they are fixing it, I should just leave it and wait for the Action 4. I don't know, but I'm never gonna trust a bigger channel ever again, as long as they're not honest. There are some channels that are pretty honest, but it's pretty easy to read between the lines. They are not 100% real, so yeah, they're not. As long as you hadn't bought it with your own money, you're gonna say whatever the company wants you to say. So, and I had somebody ask me sometimes to review something, but they wanted me to first write a review and then get the product, but I told them no thanks. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna sell my soul. That's not gonna happen ever. So maybe I'm not so easy to cooperate with, but that's just the way I am. I'm never gonna do stupid things just based on a few bucks. That's never gonna happen. So it's windy. Hopefully the audio is okay. It's probably a little bit loud and windy, but that's just the way it is living here. But thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below what you think about this camera, and should I buy it again? Are you unhappy with Dji, with the Osmo Action 3, or have you gotten a good product? Not everybody had, not me. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. So thank you so much for watching. Why not give me a thumb up and subscribe to my channel? That will make me want to make more videos and exploring the beautiful Norwegian nature. So it's so good to be out again, but the weather is pretty bad. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.